Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this video and welcome back to the channel. The San Jose Sharks rebuild here in franchise mode on NHL. Like I said, thank you for clicking on the video. Let's get right into it. We're going into year 2, yes, technically year 3 of the whole season or the series, but technically year 2 if we're going to up to date. Going into year 2, considering the draft is right here, we do have a decent amount of depth of this team, just as in like prospects of the team. And going through it and just looking at it, a lot of these guys do want to re-sign. So I'm thinking maybe we can offer contract extensions to some of these guys, and they might sign right away, like that. And in the draft, like in the second round or something like that, we get rid of a few of these guys for an extra pick or so, just to come along on maybe there's something we like, maybe there's we want to take a risk with somebody that we see that we might like. So I'm going to offer some of these guys another contract. Not some of these, all these guys, and we're gonna see if we can get a couple extra picks for some of them. So that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what's gonna happen. So some of these guys I like, Parker Bell, Asta. Get rid. Yeah, can they play in the NHL right now? Yes, or really, Costins. Get rid of some of these guys and get another pick. Maybe we can improve the depth of the team. Who knows? But with the draft, we're gonna go to the draft board here. Where is our picks? We have a first, 2 seconds, and 2 fourths. No thirds. So I'm thinking maybe in between this 12th and 22nd pick, and maybe we get another third. I don't know. We'll see who's there. But with the team that we do have now, going into the next season, center-wise, I'm pretty happy with where we are. Delandria and stuff, I'm going to give these guys contracts in the off season because some of them don't want to sign here. And listen, I get it, but I could use maybe Caldwell as a trade piece if he would like to. These guys that have they won't resign immediately. But center-wise, we're good for now. Delandria, and maybe if I could resign Board, these are going to be our third and fourth line centers. We already have that covered because they have pretty good stats and anything. So we're going to roll with that. We got to keep enough money to re-sign Celebrini and Smith in 2 years. So we can't really lock up long-term with a lot of offensive players. As much as I would like to re-sign Marchand, the chances of him dropping off are there. So I'm just going to let him walk. Yes, I could re-sign him for another year at $9 million. We're going to have a lot of money, but the contract and organization aren't here. Remember, we're not a good organization yet. Yes, we did make the playoffs, but I gave him a boatload of money that he couldn't say no. Same thing with Skinner. So those guys will move along. Eklund will still be the first line left winger, so we're going to technically need a second and a third left winger. Goodrow is just an extra. Hopefully Musty's ready. I'm going to start him either on the third or fourth line next year because I believe he should be ready after this off-season's upgrade. So just 2 left wingers, right wing. We are going to need a top first line right winger. Goodstrom, I'm not going to resign him. Cove, possibly. Haltonen, I'm going to resign him. He's going to be a fourth liner in the system here. That's what I'm saying. We can possibly move on from most likely left wingers, but when that comes, what comes. Peckham, I'm going to start him again up in the NHL. And on defense-wise, Bear, I'm going to move on from him. Brnovich, I would like to give him a contract. 3 years for $4 million. He doesn't like it, but hey, I can just sign somebody off of free agency. So we really don't have a top line pair guy with Hughes, and we're missing second line defense. So Bear is going to be moved on. I need to find somebody who is going to be a top pair with Hughes. So that is priority number one. Offense is kind of not set, but we see where it's going. Dickinson, I'm going to give one more year to, but to see if he grows. If he doesn't, I'm going to move on from him immediately. I can't let that sit and wait. And defense, we have our goalie. We have Askarov. And yeah, we will pick another goalie in the draft. So let's get to it. Let's hit the entry draft, get into the new season with the new team. Underway here, you have Calgary and the Kings. Not looking good for us, both top picks, and especially with two franchise guys right there. Both forwardmen too, so it is going to be hard. And another power forward, so let's see who goes first. Sim pick, an 80 overall franchise. That's beautiful. McKenna, we already know he's a franchise, which is going to go down to the 10th pick here. See how these guys are. So far, nothing but elites. Joe Ginla, another elite. That would have been nice. Devils, yeah, they wanted to trade their pick, but that would have been too much to trade up for. A high top 9, so a typical draft. You know, the top 6 guys are medium elites. A couple franchises, so it is what it is. Here he has a all-alone skill. Great stats. I mean, power forwards, they progress honestly the best. So let's sim to our pick. 22nd pick. Any elites fall through? No. I might just go with best available. Alessandro, I kind of believe I already know what he does. Top 6 over there. A top 4, this is a reach. I mean, is there anybody that is close? We already know about Sebastian Mueller. I'm going to get him with the second round pick. But before that, there's not really that good of a player this draft, which kind of sucks. So let's see who's available. Maybe Verhoff. I believe I've picked him before, so I don't want to go after him again. I'm going to take a reach. Avery Ansist. I believe I've seen this name before. It's the only problem with playing this game so much is some of these names are just so repetitive. You don't know if you actually have picked them or if not. But I believe I've picked them before. Why not? Let's pick them again. Top 9 medium. That was a bad pick, but hey. It is what it is. Any guys get through here, especially in year 3 draft, I still believe it is people that I've drafted a couple of times. Coming down to it, I'm just going to make this pick right now, Sebastian Mueller. I'm going to pick him right now. I don't want to have a possibility of losing him because he's a medium elite, 50 overall. He's going to take some time to grow, which is going to suck. But if he does grow fast, he's going to be a good line partner on that defense. So now, let's see here. Ottawa, they would like to move away from their 15th overall pick. So let's see what we can do with that. How about 5 prospects for a second round pick? Trade accepted. All right, so we got an extra second rounder. Let's get to it. Sim to the next pick, which is right here. Now, let's see who else is available. Evan Hendricks from the same team, the Kitchener Rangers. Possibility of a medium elite, probably not. Probably a top 6. We have a top 4 right here, Day, but he is a defensive defenseman. Those don't grow. Another offensive defenseman, no. I'm going to go down here. Let's take a look at possibilities. I mean, it's the same thing. He's the next highest overall, so let's just pick best available. Evan Hedrick. Let's take him. A top 9. Not the worst, but also not the best. Okay. Okay. Rasmus Anderson is going to be a free agent. They want our second overall pick, our second round pick, not second overall, second round pick, 54th overall for Bean and Rasmus Anderson. Let's actually go edit the trade because Rasmus Anderson was supposed to be a free agent. He's 29. I know I've gotten him before, but I believe he is going to be one of the better defensemen to pair with Hughes, especially as a two-way and all these X factors. And I was going to sign him off of free agency, and we have Bean, who can also be another defenseman. Actually, I'm going to. It's not a huge. I mean, it is a huge trade. We have our first D pairing set right here. We just have to sign Anderson. Yeah, he's 29, but if you look at it, the last few years with Calgary have not been good. A minus player, a couple positive years, but then a couple minuses, one positive. So it's been a back and forth. And playoff wise, they've made the playoffs 3 times, but not a great. 5 games 1 year, 10 games, 12 games. So yeah, he has some playoff experience, but I believe he's going to help Luke Hughes. So let's make this trade. Our second round pick for Anderson and Bean. I will absolutely do that. Trade accepted. Calgary, you just gave me a gift here. That was a gift. Third, it sucks that it's also another good thing why I picked our guy right when he did. But where is Calgary? Who did they pick? Mitchell? All right, a two-way defenseman, top 6. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. It's a solid trade. I absolutely will do that. And he is a gem. So any gems left? 1 gem. I don't mind taking a grinder in the 4th round. Let's take that. What was he? Top 6? Medium top 6? It's going to take him a few years to get ready. I just saw an elite pop past the screen. A medium elite goalie. Yeah, that makes sense. I am going to look at goalies next, just as depth for the AHL and all that. Paul Garrett, probably an elite in some way or another. So let's take a goalie to help out that. Paul Garrett, what are you? A fringe starter? That's fine. And then we're going right to the 7th round pick. Let's see what's available. Possibility of an elite? No. Possibility of enforcer is probably just a defensive defenseman. But let's take a guy with a face. Jackson Vaughn. Let's go. I guarantee he's not going to be an elite. AHL top 6, sure, for the AHL squad. So, draft is done. Not as many picks as I was going to do, but I'm happy with the trade that did happen. Rasmus Anderson, that absolutely just sparked the rebuild even more. Even Scott Prunovich wanted to stay. Caldwell wanted to stay, probably because that is a huge trade and possibly sign. Like what we do. But we give the guys contracts first. Wormski, I know I just butchered his name, but let's give him a nice contract, 3.25, I would say. So for Worosofsky, let's give him a contract. Hopefully he resigns as coach. The AHL coaches, I don't mind. They're not great, but they're AHL coaches. I will give you a contract, 3 for 6.75. You want to be an assistant? Sure, we'll give you that title. Cameron, he has A teaching. We could. We have a good AHL goalie coach. I'm going to leave that one spot open for now because who knows, maybe a guy retired and he wants to join our coaching staff. Now to the nitty-gritty, one of the best parts of any franchise mode, dealing with contracts. Gorgiev, as much I do want to keep him. He did great as an AHL goalie, so I would want him back, and he does want to come back. So let's sign him for another 2 years, 800,000. That's a good contract for a possible backup third starting goalie. But for Ilya Samsonov, for a guy who's a career winner as a goalie, 121 and pretty much 77 with 16 shutouts and above 900 save percentage, I'm going to give him not another chance, but I'm going to re-sign him. Yeah, playoffs is not the best for him, not the best performance at all. But if he can help get us to the playoffs, that will be wonderful. So, Samsonov, what do you want? I know you don't want to come back, but will you come back for 1 year? 1.5, 1.6, 1.75 for 1 year? He accepts the offer, so we have a good backup goalie. All right, now for defense. I didn't expect Pernovich to accept the contract for $4 million. Ethan Bear, he doesn't want to come back, so I don't mind that. $4 million for 3 years. I don't mind that contract. Another two-way defenseman would be good. It's just Jake Bean, offensive defenseman. We could use him on the fourth line, but we would have 3 offensive defensemen. We'll have a two-way with Ethan Bear. I honestly think we should have a defensive defenseman then, but Jack Thompson and Shakir are pretty much the same two-way defenseman. I can finally release you. Thrun, you're going to be an AHL guy for now. I don't know where to put you. So as of right now, we have, well, first, Anderson, I know you don't want to resign here, but how much? 5 years? How about a modified no trade clause? 5 years, I'm totally fine with 5 years. I bring him up to 34. He'll still probably be an elite, and 8 mil. 8 mil works out perfectly fine. That'll leave us with 41 for now. This is probably the only long-term contract I'm signing right now until we sign Celebrini, Smith, and Eklund. Until those guys are fully out of the way, and Askarov, then we can see where this team really lies. But Anderson, you'll get back to me on that offer. That'd be perfectly fine. 12 mil for a top D pairing of 2 elite guys who can absolutely help Hughes grow even more. But Eklund, Eklund's already done, so 9.5 for till 2031, 2032. So it's another 5 years. I need to get these guys signed this offseason. Wenberg, I know you want to come back. That's not bad. I'm getting. You know what? Give me a second. I'm getting out of hand here. We got to finish out with defense first. Ethan Bear, that's fine. Jake Bean, he does want to sign here, which is funny. But 2.5, we could possibly swing that. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with one of these guys right here. That could work. 6, and then one of these guys would be an extra, because they can play both sides, which is fine. Then in the AHL, it'll be 2, 4, 6. Somebody's going to be 8, so I'm going to release him and sign you. You should be ready for the AHL squad. Yeah, so that would be it. We got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys that can go down there, so that's good. Ethan Bear, you know what? Let's give you a contract. You want 3 years at 4.5 or 4.05? Yeah, I could do that. 3 years at 4 mil, pretty much. Yeah, 3 years at 4 mil. That's fine. Could trade you away whenever we need to. You get back to me on that offer. Bean, you know what? Let's give it a shot. 2 years at 4.45, at 2.45, excuse me. So we're just waiting for 3 of our guys to get signed on defense. Offense-wise, Dadonov, how much do you want? 3 mil. I could possibly swing that. Cove, You're an RFA. How much do you want? You're going to be a depth guy anyway. How much do you want for depth? 1.5. Yeah, I could do that. Grunstrom, as much as you were. I don't think I'm going to re-sign you. I mean, you were the AHL last year, so I'm totally fine with that. We do need a top line guy. Peckham's going to be up here in the NHL. You're fourth line. So we got third and fourth line covered. Dodonov, he could stay second line. All right. Cove is going to be fourth line. Hutt. No, you're Hutt. You're fourth line. I kind of want to give time for the young guys. I'm signing you, Avery. Sign you to an entry-level deal. Let's get you signed. Left wings, I'll figure that out in a second. Marchand, as much as you do want to come back here, I mean that would be great. Just having you possibly on the second line, but for $9 million. Skinner, I'm gonna release you anyway. So we got what to do. I mean, Marchand does want to come back. It says he wants to come back now. He wants 2 years at $9 million. You know what? Give me a second on that one. Wenberg, give me a second here. Wenberg, Ty, would you want to do 2 years? I'll do 2 years at 1.8. I want to keep you for a couple years. You get back to me on that offer. Board, you could be a fourth liner. 2.3, sure. Get back to me on that offer. Wenberg, I mean, yes and no. I mean, great awareness and stuff like that as a player, but the last 2 years, I mean, yes, he got 49 points last year and a bit of a less plus minus because I had him on the power play time, but that power play time could go to Ty or Board to help them grow. It's 3.4 mil for a player. I could use that as one of somebody else. You know what? Let's give the young guys a chance. Wenberg, thank you, but move on from you. I mean, Cardwell, I can move him up. What's his face off? He's more of a center. Okay. Hedrick, gonna sign you. Get you signed in. You'll probably be in the juniors also. Yeah, you'll be in the juniors this year. As of right now, we're just waiting on some guys to answer us back. Marchand, I want to see some upcoming free agents in maybe a day. Let's see who gets signed and how much we have to spend. So advance a day. Anderson is on the team. All right, good. Okay, good. Jake Bean has accepted our contract. Ty has accepted. Ethan Bear has accepted. Board. So that's pretty much everybody. We have 35 mil. Okay. Maybe we could do this. Dodonov could be on the second line. But I want to see who's going to be a free agent. Give it one more day. Let's give it one more day. Ryan, our head coach has accepted the offer. He's not thrilled with the role. But, dude, you're head coach. What other role do you want? GM? Okay. Hugh, that's fine. We'll move on from you. Doughty, he's accepted that role. So we need a couple AHL coaches and an NHL goalie coach. So we can work with that. I'm going to advance it 3 days just to see, because by then some of the top players should have their contracts worked out, like ours should. So let's advance the day for that. These are the rest of the scouts coming in, and then I kind of want to see who could make it to free agency, because Marchand, I would move him down to the second line left winger. I move him down for that with him, Smith and Dadonov. That could work out. So, pending free agents, who could possibly become free agents this year? Center-wise, Duchesne, not interested with some of these guys. I think we're fine with that. Marchand, okay, so he would be the best left wing available, so I'm probably going to sign him. Patrick Kane, yes and no. So, yeah, I'm going to re-sign him. There's not many good options out here on free agency. So, yeah, let's get those guys signed in. Let's do it. Let's run it back with a couple of the veterans. Marchand, let's run it back 1 year. I'll give you 1 year at 9.5. How about that? He probably might not take it. Or 1 year at 10 mil. How about that? Spice up the deal. 1 year at 10 mil. No movement clause, modified trade clause. Sure. We'll do that. Dadonov, he wants a 1 year deal anyway. So 3 mil. Give him that contract. He'll accept the offer. So that clears up 13 mil. That brings us down to 22. So that should be enough. He's going to reject it. Yeah, you don't want to be traded, dude. I understand. Listen, I understand you don't want to be traded, but I like having that option. But you know what I can do for you is I can give you 10 mil. We have the money for this year to spend in free agency, so why not make it 11? Why not make it 11 million? Spice it up. That'll bring us down to 22 mil. Still a little bit under what the recommended thing is. Like I think it's 20 mil is the cap. But here it is. Brad Marchand. He sticks with the team. So now we're at 23 mil to spend. That's going definitely to re-signing our guys. We have 4 guys that can play up here. We probably need a couple AHL guys, but I can leave that to the regular season. Caldwell can probably move up. Bystead, he could also move up if need be because some of these guys are two-way contracts. So that could work. Gregor, I can just move up anyway, and he can be the extra centerman, just like the years before. So we got 1, 2 down the middle there. I'm going to switch these two, so it's going to be Eklund on the top line and then Marchand. We do have a third liner, or I'm trying to get Musty in there at third line. So we do need a bottom fourth liner for left wing, so we could work that out. I mean, not technically no, because we have the players. I mean, I could play these guys and see them grow, which I don't mind doing. But I'll just move them to the AHL side. Dadonov, second line, fourth line, Peckham, third line, unless no, I'm going to play him. Third or fourth line, could move you up. Cove, it says you're a depth player, but you probably play in there. I mean, how like Dadonov I could put on the first line depending on who's there. Defense, though, set. We got our first line, we got our second line, and we got our third line and our seventh guy already set. So defense we don't need anymore because we have enough in the AHL system to take hold. Maybe one more? No. We should have enough down there. And same thing for goalies. Our goalies is set. We just need to extend some of the offers, mostly for Askarov. We have 3 guys that are crucial to re-sign as soon as free agency hits, so we will do that. Other than that, I think we're all set on free agents and re-signing our guys. I believe that is all set and done for this year. Yeah, it looks like it. Coaches, we're going to get rid of our 2 AHL guys. So we need to hire 3 coaches, NHL coach and that. So let's sim to free agency, which is just tomorrow. So we got those contracts and everything worked out on the last day. Coaching staff, let's first get that done and out of the way. We need a goalie coach. So let's see at assistants here, any goalie coaches available? Nobody? Really? No goalie coaches available? Oh, there's one. Leclerc, I believe I've used him before many times for goalie coaches. So let's give him a contract. That's for 700,000. We'll give him NHL goalie coach, and let's see who's available from player coaches. Anybody? No player coaches. Huh. Okay. Richard, let's give you a contract for AHL coach and then penalty kill. Let's see. It'll probably be this guy. So let's get him on board for the assistant job. Since it's a downgrade, he might want a little bit more money. So we have all of our 3 coaches put away. Let's go take a look on who's available for free agents this year. Any big names you have? yes, you have Kyle Connor, Natchez, Ovechkin. So first, goalies, we really don't need a goalie, but you have Demko and Wolf on here. Well, actually, restricted free agents. Unrestricted, you have Bobrovsky, good old Bob, but he's starting to go down. Looks like Demko. I mean, these are really, really good options. You have 3 elite goalies that could be changing spots. Restricted, you would just have Wolf. Right defenseman, who do you have? You have Jacob Trouba, Burns. None of these guys are interested, so I'm happy I got actually the computer helped me out with that trade. Yeah, I mean, you have Wallman. I mean, these are really good guys. I mean, that really could help out our defense, but I, I, I want to believe in the guys we have right now. These guys aren't interested in coming here. They are ready to win, especially the older age they are. Ferrero, as we all know him, we cannot go after him just because we had him. So that's our defense. Well, actually, who's a restricted free agent? Anybody good? Anybody good? Anybody good? No. I mean, yes, but no. No right defenseman, all left defenseman. Wingers, you have Forrester again. Ratty, not really. Unrestricted. I mean, that would be absolutely perfect for the top line, but 7-year deal for somebody who's already 30. And I mean, he doesn't want to come here as is, and this is a recipe for disaster because in 4 years he's going to be dropping in overalls, and you're still tied in with that massive contract. We can try to sign one of these older guys here. Really can, like a Patrick Kane, but they want to win right now, and I still think we can make noise getting into the playoffs. But to win, yes, you have to go out and get these guys. But once again, he's an 85 overall, 37. He's going to be dropping in overalls. Same thing with all these guys. Same thing with Zuccarello, 2 years. I mean, he'll be perfect, but another playmaker on that top line, that won't work. Left wing hero, Kyle Connor, I mean, 18 mil, that's pretty much our whole budget right then and there. And I don't think anyone's going to sign a guy for 18 mil. I mean, he probably wants a no movement clause as well. 7 years. I mean, you could probably get 5 years out of him before he starts really, really dropping. 5, maybe 6 if you're lucky. Ovechkin, I honestly wouldn't mind doing that. And then I'll put him on the second line, put Marchand on the first line. Yeah, but no, still no. I mean, we do need somebody. But it's really just like an extra fourth line piece because I want to give all the young guys a chance to play. I mean, it worked out well for us last year. Why not again? So we can kind of just sit around and see what guys drop into free agency. I mean, Natchez would be good too, but also, again, another playmaker, 15 mil. There's 3 teams interested in him. It would work out, but no, not really. Duchesne, same thing. I remember when he was a sniper. But no, he's more of a playmaker. 1 year, I mean, he would work out perfect. He has all these X factors. Put him on the second line. He does want to come here. Maybe I'm talking myself into signing Matt Duchesne for the second line and putting Dodonov on the first line, or vice versa. We could have another guy for the power play, right winger, which we kind of need. I might sign Matt Duchesne. There's one team interested in him, Winnipeg, but let's do it. Matt Duchesne, 9.5 mil for 1 year. Why not? Left wing, let's see here. For a fourth liner, who could we get? Anthony Beauvillier is always a good fourth liner. So, I mean, 2-year deal. He's going to be good in the AHL. He can play both sides. Sure, why not? Sign him. I'll give him a 1 year, 2 mil deal. Would he accept it? He accepts it. If not, he'll get back to us, whatever. Restricted free agents for the left side. Holloway, I mean, good players. Nobody I want to go or give up picks with. Same thing with centerman. Goncalves, I mean, I don't think you give up any picks with it. It's just a matter of they will or will not sign him, which I don't mind. He will absolutely help out the AHL squad. So I think it's 1.2, no picks required. So let's give him a contract. Why not? Let's see where this plays out. Unrestricted free agents. I'm kind of curious on where Ovechkin and Connor go. They didn't want to join this organization. Duchesne's a little bit interested, but I think he might be more interested in Winnipeg. I did give him a little bit more money. A second and a third for Patrick Laine. A 4-year deal, though, at pretty much $7 million. Patrick Laine, I mean, he is a good player, and he is a sniper, which we do need for that top line. 85 overall, though. It looks like he's playing second line ice time. It was 16 minutes. He'd be good for the power play, but I need to see if I get Duchesne first. But also a second and a third for that. I like having my picks. I want to keep my picks in this franchise. Rivera, excuse me. I read that wrong. Rivera, he accepts our contract for a coach. Natchez is getting contracts here. Duchesne still only has 2 deals. Leclerc has accepted. Beautiful. Thank you. And Sakura also accepts. So we got our coaches in. Now it's just a matter of who we sign. Duchesne has accepted our offer. Welcome in. Okay, we got a couple Grizzly vets here with a youngster team. Goncalves, yeah, he has accepted our deal, but we have to see. Beauvillier's rejected it, which I'm totally fine with. Calgary, no thank you. I already got 1 robbery from you, so there's that. I'm not going to give up on Beauvillier just yet. I mean, we'll see also who's down there. You can get Pacioretty that we can just throw into the AHL system. Neto, isn't he original San Jose guy? Yes, he is. Let's go back for a third stint at this team. Why not? Two-way guy. Come back to the team for 1 year. Why not? Come back to the team. I'll give you 1.5. Out of nostalgia. Come back to the team he has. Tried to be part of the success of this team one last time. Somebody has offered on Connor, but let's see if anybody... The Lightning has matched our offer, so let's get another center for the AHL team. Akil Thomas, I believe that is. Let's sign him. It is. Let's sign him to a 1-year deal for the AHL squad at the max deal, $1 million. It'll take him a few days, but that should be it. Other than that, I think I'm fine with who I've signed, so I'm pretty good at that. Well, he's accepted our offer, so good. We have a couple extra spots to go for. I'm kind of interested to see who signs Connor and Ovechkin. So I'm going to sit here and sim it probably a couple weeks to see. Somebody offered on Ovechkin. I'm waiting to see him go off the board. He still wants to play a couple years. Somebody has signed him. All right, let's see who has signed Ovechkin. Matheson goes to Florida. Ovechkin goes to Detroit. Okay. Boone Jenner to Colorado. Mason Marchment, he goes to Philly. Zuccarello, Columbus, Calgary, Buffalo. All right. Some good movement here. All right. Some good movement. I'm still interested on who's getting Kyle Connor. Also, we're almost out of the month of July. I should have done this at the beginning, but it didn't slip my mind. I just honestly forgot about them. But let's get these guys done and over with. First of all, Celebrini contract underway. 7 years at 9.8, and he doesn't want anything on there. I could do 7 years. I bring him up to 27, right in his prime. Then he's going to ask for $15 million a year. If I do 8 years, he would do 10. So I'm fine with that, and I know I could get him down to like 9.5. 9.5 for 7 years, absolute amazing. I don't want to rush into it. That will match up with Eklund. I mean, same overalls, same price. Will Smith, how much is he going to want? 9.6 for 6 years. So that would also bring him up to 27. So all these guys will be wanting a new deal at the same time. So we have 6 years to build this team out starting this season. So we are on the hunt now. We are contending, and I know I can get Smith down. I mean, 9.2. Yeah, let's go 9.25. Don't want to get too greedy with it. 9.25. So all these guys will be pretty much around the same contract, and he doesn't want an extension, but I kind of have to give it to him because I have no other goalie that I would want right now. Let's give him a 3-year deal. I mean, that's what he wants. Don't want to get too greedy with it. 3 years. It's what he wants. 3 years at $9 million for Askarov. So those are our extensions that we can do right now with our players and our top guys. And the team is looking good. I'm excited for this upcoming season. We might make some real noise now. This team's looking good. We have a few good vets on this team. So let's see what happens with these guys' extensions. Let's go. Will Smith has accepted our offer. Celebrini, Askarov has accepted our offer. So we have our guys locked up long term. Let's take a long-term view of this thing. Let's go out to 2031. So 2031, we have Hughes signing the year before that, which we should be fine with. Anderson, we can probably get rid of in 2030, depending on how this team is. The top 3 guys are locked up for 28 mil across the board, 36 if you count Anderson. 36 with Anderson, then 40 with Luke Hughes, and then in goalie it'll be 50 million across top players. So those guys have to perform for us. They have to perform. There's no if, ands, or anything about it. They have to perform. While re-signing those guys, I'm done with spending money and signing free agents, but there's a huge development that trying to go all in 1 year, it typically doesn't work out, but there's a good possibility that we can grow all the young guys in the AHL for 1 year and then they can be ready next year. But I'm going to cycle through all these teams and look through what teams have $11 million to spend. There's only one other team, and they're not interested in signing this guy. No one is. That's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the only other team that can spend the money. Seattle is close. Pittsburgh is the only team, and they're sellers right now. And nobody else can sign this guy. And it's Kyle Connor. I'm going to tell you right now, Kyle Connor is here. Is it unrealistic? Yes, but no one's going after him. And putting him on the first line, I'll move Eklund over to right wing. So it'll be 2 strict playmaker. Well, Celebrini is more of like a balance. But we'll have a 60-goal scorer on the top line with this team. Recently got 100 points. Was in the playoffs. I mean, only got 6 games. But we could use him. So I have the money to spend for this 1 year. For this 1 year, I have the money to spend. And I am going to spend it. I have 11 mil. He wants no move trade clause, which I'm fine with. He requests first power play unit, which we can talk to him about right now. He's not interested, but we can go in here and just talk to him. Organization, he's not probably really happy about it. Team status, I'm not going to persuade him, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to get to the promise of first line power play unit, 1 year deal. He's fine with that. Improve the offer. Let's go. Increase salary. Let's increase it by 500,000. Yeah, I know. I have no problem with the no trade clause. I have no problem with that. Full guarantee, no problem. Clause options, yeah, that's fine. I am totally fine with that. Uh, I can guarantee you power play unit. I can fully guarantee that you will be the number one option for goal scoring. So 11.625 1 year. Let's go. No trade clause. Let's see if we can get Kyle Connor. I I have a feeling we can, and this is going to be a stacked team. Kyle Connor is now a San Jose Shark. Year 3 Sharks, here we go. We should be. I wish there was a power ranking on here that you could see. We should be heavy favorites because let's take a look at our lines. Our first 2 lines, wow. Connor, Celebrini, Eklund on this first line. Then we have Will Smith, Duchesne, Marchand. Oh, wow. 2+5s. Phenomenal. Then you have the third line, and you're like, where's Peckham? I'll get to that. Musty is playing up to an 80 overall now. I moved him up just so he could start playing. He doesn't fit, so maybe we can get him on third line or fourth line. Bysted is up to an 81. I have him moved up as well with Boudreau and Casper. Dadonov is down onto the third line. I mean, that's pretty much what he was. Originally, he was going to be on the second line, and then Duchesne on that first line. But we signed Kyle Connor, and wow, does it make that top line look phenomenal. We have to get him fit, but I mean, it's perfect. Sniper, playmaker, two-way forward. Yeah, that's fine. Then we have another sniper down here. Defense, looking better. Hughes, Anderson. Yes, you have Prnovich and Bear. Not a great second pairing, but listen, manageable. We can work with it. Jake Bean and Thompson on that third pairing. We still need to get Rasmus Anderson fit into the first line of the team, but this overall wise is looking phenomenal. Ty, we just have to get Musty and Dadonov fit into the third line for it to really work. I hope that does, but man, this team. Smith flanked by 2 absolute veterans, and then you have Kyle Connor on here. We have a good gel of it because other than that, it's a young team. We have Dadonov to help out the bottom 6. We have Rasmus Anderson here to help out Luke, and then we have a decent amount of veterans. It is looking nice. Power play, even better. Kyle Connor, I put Luke Hughes on here so he can get as many points as possible. Hopefully he rakes it in. Celebrini's taking faceoffs. We have Eklund, Marchand, and Kyle Connor on here. This is what I'm talking about power play wise. You know, if we do make the playoffs, we shouldn't struggle with power plays. Power play line 2, also just as good. I put Rasmus Anderson on there. We have Dadonov taking shots, Will Smith doing the faceoffs. I put Prnovich on here. I still need to find another person on here, but right now, I mean, second power play line just as good. 4-on-4 power play lines, I mean, that one's nasty. I split this up. I put Will Smith and Celebrini together. I mean, this one's nasty. We have to get those guys in. PK, yeah, two-way forwards a little lacking, a little, but we have Brad Marchand on the first one with Ty Dellandrea. Thomas with Dadonov. Dadonov, I know he's a sniper, but right now I'm just going to try him on there. And Musty and Bysted on here. Yeah, if playoffs come or something like that, we can put our top guys on there. But this is what it is right now. And for goalies, we have Askarov up to an 89 overall. So this team this year should be able to compete with anybody. The next captain of your San Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini, has taken over captaincy. Eklund with an alternative, and then we have Luke Hughes as of right now with alternative. So those are our guys. I'm feeling real good about this team. I'm excited for it. Let's get to the last preseason game here. It's going to be up against Calgary, so that's fine. Totally fine. We're going to go in there. Yeah, we could do it at home here, but let's do a road one. Why not? We could both wear home unis. Why not? 13. I know it's just a preseason game, but damn. 13-3. I mean, it's preseason, but I want to see 5 goals, 2 goals. Celebrini. Wow. 7. I mean, 4 goals by Kyle Connor. Askarov's in net. Just who did Vancouver have? Did they have any of their guys? Granlund. I mean, yeah, they had some of their guys. Who's in net? I feel bad for you guys. I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry. But wow. I'm sorry that happened to you guys. Let's jump into this Calgary game here. Last preseason game of the year. Up against Dustin Wolf. He's back there. So this should be as close to a real season sim than we would get in the next episode. First period, 2-0 for us. Not bad. All right, cool. We're going to jump in with about 10 minutes left just to see how this game goes. So let's count it down. Okay, not bad. Still 2-0, 3-0. Musty got another goal on Dustin Wolf. So far, so good. 4 goals, Ethan Bear on Wolf. So let's jump in. Starting out with, it looks like the 4th line. Why not? Let's see here. Let's go. Let's have fun and go all out. I mean, we're aggressive. Press. There we go. That's looking beautiful. Aggression. Nice. I like that. So let's roll with it. We got second D pairing out there with 4th line. A beautiful body check by, Calgary, our guy. Cutting in. Beautiful shot. Our first line is out there. Second D pairing. Slap shot from the point by Bear. Okay. All right. That was a long line change. All right. Beautiful. Back over. Look at this beautiful cycling pucks here. And we still don't have Kyle Connor out there. Boom. Is that Ty Dellandrea we have out there? Or no. No, it's not. Ty Dellandrea is not number 17. All right. Dump it in. Up and around. Beautiful. Get Kyle Connor out there so we can see him. Is he in? Yes, he is. Beautiful body check by Celebrini. Let's change it to the second line. Celebrini out here doing body checks. Carry it up. Up we go. Rasmus Anderson up against his old team. Dumps it in. 4 minutes left. Second line's out there. Beautiful. The rat being a rat over there trying to go for a body check. Up the boards we go to him. How's he going to do? A little toe drag. Up over. Tries to take a shot. Beautiful. Will Smith tries to take a shot. Duchesne into the corner. We have full pressure, but they get it out. This team, I have a feeling this team is going to be pretty good. Nice save by Askarov. Beautiful. Up the boards we go. Third line is out there. That is not Skinner anymore. Over. Tries to backhand it from there. And that's obviously a save from Dustin Wolf. Let's get the 4th line out there. Give them more time. Why not? Why not? Well, who's going to win the face-off? We do. Beautiful. And what is he going to do? Backhands it from right there, and it goes in. All right, I've seen crazier goals, but Casper with his second of the night. Good job, young fella. Getting all that experience in. He just backhands it from the slot. I mean, that... What is that even, EA? What is that? Dellandrea is out there, going to take the face-off. We got Dadonov and Musty on that line. What great names for a third line. Up the board, they just pitch it out. 5-0. It looks like that's probably going to be the final score to this preseason game. Everyone's ready. They're all ready to go. Nice save by Askarov in net. There we go. Just kill the timeout. There we go. Don't ever play like that, but it is what it is. Get the 4th line back out there with the 3rd line D pairing. Oh, okay. Dellandrea battling for the puck in a 5-0 game. I like it. Let's go. They windmill it down. Beautiful save by Askarov. He tries to do a blocker save, but it looks like it went off his right pad. So, it is what it is. We're carrying it up. And what are you going to do? Bring it back. Tries to take a slap shot. Goes nowhere. And then he shoots it from the slot. Oh, he tries to tip it in. Wow, these guys are going crazy. They're hunting for a sixth goal. Guys, relax. It's preseason. And just like that, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, with 3 seconds left. Why not get the top line out there? 3 seconds left. Let's finish out preseason with our top line. It's looking beautiful. Anderson, Hughes, Celebrini, Eklund, Kyle Connor. Well, folks, that's your new San Jose Sharks. Let's sim it up to the first game of the year and leave it there for the next episode. I am highly excited for it this regular season. Ooh, let me know down below how many wins you think we're going to get with this lineup. I mean, this is a nasty top 6. I would put that up against anybody in the league, especially having a 95 overall. But this is why what happened. Peckham, he's still only a 79 overall. I mean, he's a fourth liner, but he still needs to work a little bit on his awareness. I'm hoping that can happen this year, especially down in the AHL. So hopefully that works out. Defense also, where is he? Dickinson, still 76. I mean, he just went up 1 overall. I can't have that. So hopefully that helps out with their development, especially having a good year down there. So we're just going to best lines it. Peckham, we're going to have to watch that and absolutely tell him to play first line time, and hopefully we can get him to fit into the first line down there in the AHL. So that would help him. But hopefully having a good AHL team will help our elite guys, because if it doesn't work out for Dickinson, it's time to move on from him. But I'm excited for year 3 San Jose Sharks with your new guys. I mean, Kyle Connor, Rasmus Anderson, they are absolutely going to help out this team. But until the next time, I will see you. Let me know what you think about these signings, about this team in this upcoming season. I know it was a fast rebuild, but making the playoffs last season with just Marchand helping the top line, having Duchesne, Rasmus Anderson, and Kyle Connor, we should be a contender now. And we need to be a contender with with Smith, Eklund, and Celebrini now, with Luke Hughes and Askarov as an 89 overall. This team now needs to be in the playoffs each season, just like they used to be. So, I'm ready for that. If you're ready for it, let me know. I will see you in the next episode. And remember, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for everything. I will see you. Peace out.